Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel, Crystals Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So I just did a very, very beautiful reading. All of my readings are beautiful, gotta know that. But this goddess energy that I'm feeling, this goddess guidance oracle, the deck that I found today, that's not confirmation that these divine feminines that are finding this reading, that are connecting with my energy, you've definitely unlocked some sort of goddess power energy, because I was guided to this deck, and if you've watched me long enough, you'll know that I'll tell you that I'm guided to decks when I'm meant to use them, and it's always like very, very significant. Like these beautiful decks that have to do with ascension, and I get guided to them at times of major times of ascension for me and things like that. And I've been saying how this goddess, this empress, this divine feminine, like unlocked like her god power. Something happened under this last full moon cycle. And then today on my treasure hunts, where I go looking at donations and things like that, stores that are around me, it's very limited where I can go. But this goddess guidance oracle deck was sitting there today. I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, it was so beautiful. Yes. So I did very beautiful reading, right? And I was still playing with it. There's so many messages. I feel like I could have kept going, but time's very limited. So I felt that these last two I wanted to read for you because I pulled them out as I was starting up this reading. And it says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with your divine. They want you to create a sacred space, because I'm getting that you guys could be getting a lot of guidance. Like maybe you've unlocked this power, but maybe now spirit, your ancestors, if somebody wants to talk to you and let you know some things. Maybe for some of you, like you need some more messages or guidance now that you've unlocked this power, what that means for you, what gifts that you now have, or what you're supposed to be pursuing. Because for some of you, you're going to be like changing your career path, maybe changing the trajectory of your whole life, who knows, right? But I feel that there's major changes here. And then they're showing me fertility too. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And I was talking a lot about creating boundaries for yourself and reclaiming your power and your energy, but I really feel that that's what this divine feminine has done to really get her confidence level up to reclaim her power. So I really feel that that is what's going on here. And then easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things, because everything is occurring in perfect timing. Because you could be feeling this urgency as though you need to take care of something. You need to make some sort of, it's like when you finally realize something, right, you're just like, well, why have I, you feel, oh my gosh, I'm getting flustered. Like you feel as though like, wow, I've had this, this power, this ability this whole time, like I'm wasting it. Like I need to get ready. I need to get this going. I need to start pursuing this. Like you're feeling this energy because you're feeling this excitement. You're feeling this energy of this new beginning. But you need to know that a lot of your life experiences and your things that you've went through have kind of been preparing you for having this at this time. It's like if you wouldn't have went through certain experiences and situations, you wouldn't have been fully ready for this. And you need to know that the reason why you're leveling up at this time, the reason why you were able to unlock these beautiful gifts and assess this power is because you did the work. You did, and you unlocked this next level. So everything that you did got you to where you are right now. So you are right where you were supposed to be. So this is confirmation of that. So you need to just be in the now, right? And create some, a sacred space so you can go connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, right? Spend some you time and find out what that is, right? And know that your mind's a very, very powerful thing, and you're able to manifest what it is you truly desire at this moment, right? So they want you to have focused intentions, they were showing me too. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on targets, and you will make your mark. Right? So for a lot of you, it's like, I've been hearing this for a while, where it's like, you can have whatever you want. So it's like a lot of them, they want to know what you want to create, what you want to build, what you want to do. I'm getting a lot of you have been in this energy of just going with the flow, kind of being a people pleaser, kind of letting other people kind of dictate your life or whatever. Maybe for some of you, there was some blockages, some challenges, right? And you finally let go of these energies, and divine source spirit, like they want some you time. They want you to be able to say, yeah, what you want. Look at this, Page of Swords. This is where you strategize, you're strategic, you plan, right? So for some of you, like, they've got these opportunities for you and they're going to be telling you how you're going to obtain them, where you're going to be going. Because a lot of times, you know, you're kind of creating with Source together. You're co-creating. So when you're in this energy where you sit and you contemplate and you think and you plan what's next, they'll give you those ideas and those thoughts, and then what you're thinking that you want, you're going to see the ways that you can go pursue these and move towards them. I see the Ace of Cups as I was flipping, right? For some of you, this is like love, romance, like career, like it's a whole new world altogether. For some of you, yeah, you're going to be celebrating coming together with like-minded people, souls, individual. You'll be coming into contact with like your soul family, your soul tribe. This can talk about coming together. For some of you, there could be a reconciliation with the past lover here at the Page of Cups. It could be like a new love though, too, with the pages, because pages represent new. The moon card is here, so something happened very big under the full moon. This is also a lot of emotions and feelings. It could also be things being revealed to you, things in secret, but it's also not being afraid, right, to go down unknown paths, because it's like for you to experience new, you have to be ready to go to like uncharted territories. Things like that, things that were holding you back. It's like if you always go down the same path, you're going to run across the same things or the same type of situations and people, right? But Five of Cups here is where you're letting something go, but they don't want you to focus on what didn't work out, because you have two very full cups there, right? Things are going to be happening very fast for you with the Eight of Wands. And yeah, strength and power here. Strength is coming under the Three of Cups. So you definitely, wow, what is all this? Yeah, this is, I feel, what you're getting away from. See, Three of Wands, it's like you were waiting for people to be off at the distance. You were not making movement. You weren't seeing what was out there. For some of you, it's like you have things that are out there waiting for you, and you could be missing them or not seeing them or not aware that they're there. And that's why Spirit Source, they don't want you to miss this opportunity. Yeah, you very much have some people that want to come together and work with you with the Three of Pentacles. This is going to lead you to your Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And Two of Cups with the Empress. See, wow, you're pouring this love into yourself, and wow, yeah, a lot of you are like attracting like a soulmate counterpart type of energy. They don't want you to miss this because it's off at the distance. For some of you, you're really in this empowered single independent energy, and that's why they don't want you to miss this, because they don't want you to like to turn down help and things like that, because that's in fact what's going to lead you to your Two of Cups here. Whatever you're collaborating with, for some of you, this could be like something where it turns into meeting your counterpart or your soulmate, or it could turn into that. Often your soulmate's not who you think it would usually be too. It's normally somebody that's like outside like your normal. So it's kind of like those first impressions, like you might not realize it. For some of you, it could be like in your community. It could be, you know, your same type of work path, things like that. It's going to lead you on the path to that, is what I'm getting. You could be seeing 10-10. It could be confirmation 10-10 that these cycles are closing out. This painful, challenging ending is here, right? And your Ten of Pentacles is coming in. The illusions have been shattered, I'm getting. There was a lot of illusions that were making you feel, for some of you, it was blocking you from that. It was making you feel as though you could never have this. Something was making you feel as though you could never have this. And you very much can. For some of you, yeah, you need to let go of somebody that was deceiving you, a connection, something that had to do with your security, your structure, maybe your family. For some of you, you might need to let go of some family members, right? Because sometimes they can create blockages and make you feel trapped and stuck. But yeah, there was some sort of deceiving or betrayals or something here. Next to the Magician, somebody could have been doing some spell work. Somebody very much could have been putting up some big illusions, right? They wanted you to miss this opportunity because they didn't want you to level up. Sometimes what's sad is that family can get involved and not want people to level up simply because they're afraid that they're going to be forgotten, that they're going to be left behind. So sometimes this can be like a karmic or a toxic like mother or a father that simply does these things because they don't want to see their kids, right? do better than them. Unfortunately, some of them, that spirit of envy and greed get in there. So for sometimes it's like your own parents will sabotage you because they don't want you to do better than them, because then it makes them feel as though they failed as a parent or whatever their insecurities may be. But there's that. And then for others, it's just they're afraid that you're going to leave them behind, right? So that fear of losing control of you is another kind of narcissistic thing that can happen. But it can also happen for other reasons. It could have, fear of abandonment, especially if you have a parent that is by themselves, if there's been a divorce or separation, and they don't want to lose their child and be left alone. So they could be actually sabotaging connections for you, to not want you to find your happily ever after, to have your family, to move on and leave them behind. So there's that too. I mean, there's multiple different ways this could play out, because I'm picking up a lot of different energies, right? So take whatever you feel is fitting for you. A lot of times you just need to know that people, I feel, they don't like maliciously do these things. I feel that a lot of spell work is like, you often think it's like a sorcerer, like somebody's up at an altar, somebody's like binding and tying up your picture and wishing evil on. I mean, for some, I'm not going to say there's not some witches doing that, but anybody's capable of doing spell work. And really, it's just by having an intent, a thought. You're wishing bad thoughts about somebody. You're creating that for the world, but you're also creating it to come back to you multiplied. Thoughts ill of others, whether you're saying them, that's straight up doing spell work too, saying those incantations, wishing on another's downfall, but it can simply be intent too. That's what I mean. Sometimes people don't even realize that they're doing spell work, that they are, it's thoughts, it's feelings, right? We really all are connected. And we do a lot of telepathic communication, whether you realize it or not. And a lot of the thoughts that you're thinking, you manifest. So, it could just be like a jealous person. I'm going to use this as a mother. I'm not saying it's yours, but I'm just getting a strong mother energy here. It could be a mother that's just like not liking, say, a girlfriend to a masculine, and she's just, I really don't think that she's good for him. She's going to use him. She's going to use, so, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And having that mindset, just because sometimes, the parent may think very highly of their child, that they're not good enough or whatever. And they can create a lot of, spell work and a lot of challenges and obstacles and blockages and a lot of things sent on somebody just from that mindset. Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't want to go too much into projection by putting those intents out there, but I'm feeling that for somebody, so I'm feeling very much that there's like a couple being targeted by a toxic mother or stepmother or something. It's coming across heavy. It's somebody's story. It's not everybody's, so that's why don't claim what's not yours. Sometimes you just need to hear the message in the way I'm presenting it in that situation, and you can apply it to yourself. For others of you, it could be a sibling. There's a lot of sibling rivalry that comes out too, where it's like the older sibling, like they don't want the younger sibling to be more successful before them, or for some it's like getting married and having children before them, right? So for sometimes it's that jealousy of like, you're going to appear to be doing better than me if you get to do this before me, or maybe they went to college and you didn't, now you're being more successful, but then they've got that envy and things like that, so then they're putting projections. So like I said, like for some of you, like if you have close connections and relationships with these family members, or you're in close quarters or living together, or just you're in each other's energy a lot, that's when it can manifest more. That's why, that's probably happens a little bit in every single family out there, right? Maybe not to the extent of it, but a little bit, right? But it's not going to manifest in everybody's life, because it all depends on the energies and how much connection there is. Like I said, like if you're at a distance from each other, right, and thinking this every now and again, it's probably not going to manifest or materialize as much as if it's like an everyday. It's like if somebody's like very close to a parent and like they talk every single day, that's going to be where there's going to be a lot more of a stronghold, right? When somebody's actively, but I'm getting the strong energy as somebody's like actively being in the energy. It's like, for some, it's like there's a third party here that's getting in the way of a connection. It's literally like a mother. It's like the mother's like the third party. It's like it could be coming up betrayal. Somebody's picking third partying. That's why you got to be careful how you take readings. Sometimes a reader could be saying, yeah, someone's cheating, there's a third party, but yeah, with their mother. No, it's just because that's the energy, right? You got to be careful. That's why I tell readers, or I try to put my intent out there, that you need to be very careful. Like a lot of times when I try to give the readings, I'll put those different scenarios out there in my readings so you'll know, yeah, I'm coming out with this, but it could be a mother, it could be a brother, it could be a friend. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a specific lover, because that's ruined some relationships. Some people that get heavily addicted into tarot could get in there and be like, oh my God, well, this reader knows my story. I've been watching them every single day and all of this, and they say they're cheating on me, they're third partying me, and then they end something, and it was all because there was, it wasn't even the person, it was the projection. It was some sort of spell work was manifesting in this connection, because there was, a karmic family member that was causing all of it. So you got to be careful, right? That's why you really just got to take the enlightenment and the messages, and it's really neat to watch the readings and things like that, but you need to be careful. I'm sorry, for the longest time, like I went more the oracle route, because I didn't want to give any wrong projections, and I'm like, how can you possibly, put every single thing out there, especially when I get multiple energies, because like I said, the story can go many different ways. But like I said, and you don't want to claim something. You don't want something to manifest. It's not yours. So I don't want you to read this and be like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know that was happening, but could that be happening? And then you make it happen, right? But you'll know if it's your story. That's why you have to trust what you feel. Source, divine, spirit, they help you feel when something is for you, when something is right on. And you'll know if I'm giving you enlightenment and messages, if it's relating to you. But this is somebody's story, but take whatever enlightenment, messages, and guidance that you got from it. I'm sending love and light to all of you, right? So know that you always have to trust what you're feeling. Live life for you. This is a very beautiful message of somebody that is, oh my gosh, I lost it now with the channel messages, how they took over. There's a lot of different energies out here. Oh, somebody's definitely strategizing. There was blockages in the way, right? And it could have been causing illusions for a very long time. I'm seeing spell work here, magician energy. And like I said, it could be jealous people off at a distance. It could be past lovers. It could be karmic past ex-boyfriends, girlfriends that are projecting this on two lovers, have been blocking a divine connection. There's so many different ways they could go with this. So take it however you feel it fitting, right? But this is where we're spiritually evolving and advancing, and we're learning to trust our own judgment, connect with our intuition, our higher self, and live these amazing lives. So, all right, guys, love and light to all of you. Bye.